The C20 International Advisory Committee, the IAC, met today virtually to take stock of the work of the C20. The meeting reflected on the process of handover from the South African government to the government of the United States of America. Processes that relates to governments in terms of the G20 are in the realm of governments, and the C20 ceased with matters of civil society, and the focus of C20 is in this area of its focus. For more now, we have asked C20 Sherpa Mabalane Mfundisi to join us. Good evening and thanks for taking time out to chat to us on Late Edition.
No, it's our pleasure to be with you, Julia. Thank you very kindly for having invited us.
So the IAC is holding a meeting tomorrow. Can you share the significance or the importance of this meeting?
Well, the significance of the meeting is that we'll be finalizing on which civil society organization in the United States will take on the baton for organizing the C20 USA, taking over from us in South Africa. We had held our summit from the 12th to the 14th of November, but those processes had not yet been finalized. As you would appreciate, civil society is vast, it's diverse, and issues of legitimacy are very important. So we need to ensure that we hand over to organizations that enjoy the legitimacy within the global civil society and in the USA.
How relevant are these meetings in line with the completed handover to the US of the G20 presidency?
Well, maybe let's go back to history. The G20 summits started in 2008. It's only until 2013 when the C20 as one of the engagement groups was introduced, when Russia hosted the G20 summit. It has been held since then, except in 2016 when it was not held, when China hosted the G20. So it's a very important platform of engagement that ensures that voices of communities on issues that the G20 assists with are able to be provided with a platform. At the end of our C20 presidency, we had a declaration or a communique, we had policy briefs, and if you look at the G20 leaders' declaration, you will find our footprints in that particular document, in that the issues that we had engaged over the whole year found expression in what the leaders articulated. And that for us is a sign that we are speaking the things that the leaders actually see. We have been able to influence them because our declaration came before the leaders summit. So it's a very important platform, and it was also taken to a higher level when South Africa joined Brazil last year. Brazil introduced the G20 Social Summit, which is a platform where all the engagement groups, including C20, come together and provide a joint declaration that also seeks to influence the positions that the leaders take.
How important is civil society in this regard in particular? What's the role they can play leading the G20 in the US? And is this initiative getting the support of the United States?
Well, the C20 platform is an independent platform from a government. As I said, in 2016 it was not held because the approach of the Chinese presidency did not provide a platform for that. But we have an international advisory committee which we serve in as the Sherpa of the C20, the chairperson, Mr. Thulani Chefuta. We join other Sherpas and former chairpersons of the C20 platforms in the previous host countries to come together. And at the apex, the question you have asked, how important it is. It is a platform that ensures that we express the views of communities. More akin to what we have in South Africa, we have the Netleg, which is a social platform for dialogue. It brings government, the private sector, business, labor, as well as communities together. So the C20 platform is key and critical. Whether the United States, and going back to history, in 2008, and in 2010, the United States was the host of the G20. At the time, the C20 platform had not been created. It's only until 2013 that it was actually put in place, and it has forevermore existed. We have principles that we're also going to be reviewing that guides what we do as communities. So our aim is to ensure that we communicate with each other, we develop our policy briefs, and we use those to develop a declaration that influences what the leaders articulate in terms of the issues that the G20 is seized with. There can't be financial solutions to the global challenges without those solutions actually affecting people in their different arrangements. So we do matter.
Okay.
We have voted these governments in place.
All right. Mfundisi, that's Mabalane Mfundisi chatting to us, C20 Sherpa.